Hold on, let me turn this down real quick. I need a moment of silence for One Direction.
You're listening to 91.5 KUNV.
What's up, you guys? I hope you guys are all having a great night tonight. I know I'm having a good night. As you can tell by my voice, I'm excited to be here. Always excited to talk to all of you. So hopefully everything is going well. But look, I got to mention something real quick. You guys know this is not a political show at all by any means. I'm not really into politics too much, but I gotta say the Iowa caucuses just happened. And for all of you people out there who are wondering, hey, is Donald Trump serious? Like, is he like being for real? He's for real. Okay, because look, if he wasn't for real, he wouldn't be a year later and he's still doing all these debates and stuff. So yes, Donald Trump is for real.
And we are going to make America great again. And I love you all. I love you all. Thank you.
People are serious about him because look, he keeps coming out on top. So hey, good luck. So before the break, I was talking about Bryson Tiller. It's this guy, he already has the industry behind his back, you know? He had a concert this past weekend here in Vegas and everyone and their mom literally were there. Shout out to Bryson Tiller. You're doing big things. And if you guys want to know some things about him, I have a few facts for you. Because if you're like me, you want to know who this guy is. All right, number one. His first song, Don't, is what actually put him on the map. And when I say first song, it's not really his first song he ever released, but that was his first song he released through the SoundCloud that actually got really popular. So Don't was the song that really put him on. Next. Oh, he has a daughter. He's a proud father. He's like 22, 23 years old. He has a little daughter. So that's nice, right? And also I was reading another article about him and he wants to have a show on Adult Swim. He wants a cartoon on Adult Swim. So to me, that's pretty cool. So in other music news, let me say that again for you guys. Harry Styles split from One Direction's management team. Yeah, it's sad. Hold on. Let me turn this down real quick. I need a moment of silence for One Direction. Now, look, I just did that because One Direction has some crazy fans. And when I say crazy, I mean they have like dedicated fans who are like holding on, praying and hoping like, God, please let them stay together. Let something happen to where they're going to stay together. Well, look, you guys, I'm going to need you to let go because apparently he's not with the management team anymore, which means that he got a new management team, which means that it doesn't look like he plans on being with the group. In case you guys forgot, he actually dated Taylor Swift, right? Taylor Swift dates like the youngest people ever. I didn't know that Harry Styles was only turning 22. I thought he was like 25 or 26. And, you know, he wasn't. So he had himself a cougar because Taylor Swift, let's look up her exact age. She always dates the young guys. And he was one of the lucky ones. Oh, she's 26. Oh, okay. So he dated her when he was like 20. Hey, Taylor, I'm only 21. And I turned 22 this month, but that's at the end of the month. So, hey, if you're looking for another young one, I'm right here for you. So, look, this past Sunday was Grease Live. I don't know if you guys watched it or not, but it killed the ratings. It got 12.2 million viewers. That's a lot. And it was a 3-hour show, by the way. 12.2 million viewers and a strong 4.3 rating amongst 18 through 49-year-olds. It's pretty good. But before, I have to shout out to Vanessa Hudgens, though. Her father passed away the night before the show, and she still did the show. I mean, honestly, I don't know how she did that. There's no way in life I would not have been able to do that. I don't know how she was able to do it, but we got to shout out to her because that's pretty insane, you know. Shout out to Chris Brown also because Chris Brown has got him some baby mama drama. According to TMZ.com, Chris Brown's baby mama is saying that he and all his friends smoke around his baby royalty and they caused her to get asthma. Chris Brown is saying that's not true. That's BS. I quit cigarettes on New Year's Eve. No one smokes around my daughter. Well, Chris, real quick, New Year's Eve was like 2 weeks ago. So can you guys imagine if Chris Brown had a baby with Rihanna? this wouldn't even be a conversation we're having right now. Rihanna smokes like her life depends on it. Apparently Chris Brown smokes too. That would have never came up. That baby would have been all happy and all the time. Just saying. All of you die-hard Rihanna, Robin Fenty fans out there, if you're like me and you've been waiting for her album for like 3 years, don't worry anymore because you already know. Her album dropped last week on Wednesday. The album is called Anti, and let me just say real quick, it's way different than her last album that she dropped, which makes sense. It was 3 years ago. But, we were hoping, and I was hoping for a little, turn up, like throw it up, one of those pour it ups on there, but that wasn't there. But it's okay. I'm not tripping. They have other kind of turn up-ish kind of songs on there, so don't worry. But Rihanna dropped her album last week on Wednesday by surprise. That's like the new thing that artists do now. My only question is it for every artist to do? I really don't know. I'm not saying her, she's a huge artist, you know what I'm saying? So that's different. But I don't know if every artist should start doing this whole I'm going to drop my album and not let people know kind of thing. Because, hey, what's wrong with letting people know? You get more and more sales. Like, it was cool when Beyonce did it. Then Drake did it. That was cool. But now I'm kind of like, Kanye West will be debuting his new album at Madison Square Garden. Yes, he's debuting his album there. That's where people have like huge concerts. But he's Kanye. He always tries to up one and do the next big thing. So Kanye's broadcasting his new album at Madison Square Garden. And then it's going to be in theaters all over the world. In more than 20 countries. I'm actually kind of happy because the tickets aren't too expensive. Typically I would think, it's Kanye, so they're going to be like freaking $100 movie tickets. But there are no tickets here in U.S. that are listed online, but the tickets are listed for the UK, and they are 1810 euros, which is 1963 US dollars. So I mean, that's not bad. It's like an IMAX movie, So I think it's worth it. So you know what I've been thinking, and look, I don't have any tattoos, right? Like zero, like no tattoos at all. And I've always thought to myself, like, what would I do if I was able to get a tattoo? And it's just like, I just feel like there's nothing I like enough to get a tattooed on me, It's like, for example, my name, right? Everyone has like the little tattoo of their name, like the little generic like last name right across their chest, right? And I'm just like, well, I know my last name already, so if I could just get like a sleeve on one of my arms, maybe both of my arms, I would do it. Only if I knew I could remove it completely without pain in like a year. But people are going like overboard with tattoos, all right? Like, look, you see these people, like people with tattoos on their face. All right, and before it was like, okay, yeah, like one little dot on their face. But now people are tripping. People are getting like tattoos like all over their face. Like their whole face is colored in. I was driving the other day, I'm not even lying. And this guy, I'm driving in the turning lane. This guy walks across and I'm looking at him like, what in the world? Like, when I tell you his face was tattooed up, I mean, he had like no face left, like no like normal skin left. It was all tattoo. And I was just like, man, that's kind of scary, But anyways, I want to say thank you to you guys for listening to my show. And thank you to you guys for watching my show. I really appreciate it. I love all of you guys. Tune in next week. This is My Last by Big Sean and Chris Brown. You know what? I really want to know what you guys think. So look, leave a comment down below if you really think that Donald Trump is being serious, which I mean, obviously he is. And also let me know what you think about Bryson Tiller and anything else you want to tell me right below.